still making below X amount. And so it really creates a secure and stable community that's mixed income. So public housing isn't just a place to warehouse the poor, it's really for people of different incomes.
And it also leaves people who start to make more money with a whole lot more disposable income than their salaries might otherwise provide them.
Yeah, exactly.
So you explained that around 80% of Vienna residents would qualify at some point in their lives for this housing. Can the city's stock accommodate all the people who want to live in these units?
It's a great question, and there's a bunch of debate right now about how much Gemeinbau units should be produced each year. The city actually stopped for about 15 years in 2000 because population wasn't growing. But in 2015, the Social Democratic Youth really rallied to get the city to build more public housing, which they call Gemeindebauten. And they are now building about 500 units a year. But there's another component to social housing, which is housing that's sort of insulated from the market, housing that is priced at cost or at a rate prescribed by the government as opposed to what the market will bear. And that other component of social housing is called limited profit housing. And you can kind of think of it as nonprofit housing, but of course the Austrians are much more precise in their terminology, so they acknowledge that a nonprofit needs some profit to sustain itself and to maintain its operations and pay its equity investors and so on. So these limited profit housing associations price their rental units at cost and allow for just a modest profit of 3.5 to like 6% or 5.5%, which they pay to their initial equity investors, and that investment is not compounding. But the limited profit housing associations, so long as you adhere to the limited profit housing law and agree to these sort of very modest profit margins and set your rental prices at cost, these associations qualify for very low interest rate government financing. So it's loans that are, 1%, 2% interest rate, and they get paid back over time, but they allow for the generation of lots of affordable housing that serves kind of the middle class. And so that's a revolving fund, and they're creating, about 15,000 units across Austria per year, and about 3 to 5,000 units in Vienna a year. And so there's an ever increasing supply of affordable housing that's insulated from the market.